Any such companies which you feel are sales driven companies?
Any mobile manufacturing company. Any mobile manufacturing.
Okay. Then FMCG companies. Great. Then
Automobile.
great. Then
Electronics.
yes. Then anything, any sector there?
Merchandise.
Yes.
Merchandise.
So I think you guys have covered most of the sectors. Any sector which is marketing driven? Think. It is a very interesting, huh? Advertising sector. Advertising by itself is marketing, but that is also sales. But in any case, okay.
All these sectors depend heavily upon sales and marketing. I mean, you can't actually facilitate sales without having a proper marketing strategy. So, don't you think that dividing companies into two categories in itself, on the basis of whether they are sales driven or marketing driven, would be, they are not mutually exclusive, are they?
What if I share something very frankly with you? I will, if you promise you will not get offended with it. So I need a promise. The first thing which an MBA school, good MBA school does is make you people sit in an AC room. You join a company which is great. Name a few. FMCG. Big. Big or big. If you enter the company, first day they are very good. They welcome you. There is small speech from the HR head or there will be from HR head. Then the sales head, everybody. And then you are said, you are briefed about your stint. What is that stint? The stint is a 1-year stint. And stint will contain all the what we call as the levels of sales and marketing. The stint is generally for 1 year. Out of that 1 year, only 1.5 or 2 months or maximum 3 months you are in marketing. I will come into that part. But what is the rest of the 9 months? What do you do? Why? Six is the 12th man. You are great guys. Right guys. So why are there you there in the market?
Because unless you understand what market selling is, you can never understand how to market it.
You can understand it. If you
Understand how if you go to the market for the sales, you will understand the market. You will not understand the market sitting in the one category.
what are the say constituents of how can you say that business? Any business. What are the constituents? Can anybody just think? You need to think. I am not here for a lecture or what great or filmy story. I am not here for that. So you need to think a bit. You need to think a bit on Sunday afternoon. So just it's a business. Let's start with the business. What is the business? You are doing MBA.
An economic activity. An economic activity.
Buying and selling.
It is trade.
What is this? It is creating value. For whom?
Stakeholders.
You are all going to be very good social kind of guys. So you always think of the customer. But at the end of the day, our salary doesn't actually come from the customer. My salary comes from the that identity. So about whom I have to think? A bit louder, I don't listen. Company is creating value for who? What is that? The reality of the world. I am not a very big fan of books, because I am not a very big fan of jargons. Because at the end of the day, jargons is for me only a ABCD. If you go in an interview or anywhere and you say, English, yeah, ABCD, yes, yes, you will say, okay, bye. You have to speak something. You have to create words and then phrases, then a sentence that will actually help the person understand that you are having something in you which can be utilized by his organization, business to achieve something. So let me first start with one thing which I always try to start with. We all have dreams, but at the end of the day, when we are going to do something or achieve something and earn money, then we have to first understand the dream of the person who is employing me. And the dream will be about me. I am taking you. So I must have something in mind for you. He is good in this. Let's take him. He is not so good, but we can give him a chance. Oh, no. इसको जो है तो this is what first thing we need to understand is the company is doing a business to create a value, and the first thing the company wants to create a value is wants to tell you. What we talk in marketing as a customer is the guy who is going to fund his business. This is the first reality check everybody should have. So at the end of the day, if you are speaking to me and I am a hardcore business guy, and you start speaking about customer, I say, it's good, very nice. So what should we do? You open an NGO first. A funny thing, don't use it outside the room, otherwise nobody will call me again. To know what is customer, what is the kind of a funny thing we talk about customers in the market. He means corporate guys or the sales guy. Field sales guy. So, what he calls the customer, you can make out something, but it's customer. Creativity, advertising, yeah. All of you guys want to be in marketing, you want to be creative. But create something out of this customer. So what? Customer, what? Fast. What is this? Any idea? See, he's creative. What is customer, That's why I told you, don't speak this outside this room. This is customer से मारा हुआ. And what is customer से मारा हुआ? It is business. And this is linked with dharma. Dharma means, religion. So what the religion says, as and when your needs grow, you are going to be paid. We sell that. Me in Airtel, we sell talk time, cutters, rate cutters, data, everything. That is your need. But if you don't provide that, if your cell phones are switched off for 1 hour right now, what will first thing is clear with us that the first thing which is there in business is creating value. Value is for stakeholders first. So customer is who is funding this. That's why I need to take care of the customer. But in between a company and the customer, this is the company. This company needs a distributor. That distributor needs a retailer, and that retailer needs a customer. I am talking about this right now. You are talking about this right now. Who will understand this? And this is the most simplest layers which I have drawn over here. Because there is a national distributor, from there it's a regional distributor, from there it's something else. Every company have a different distribution structure. Every company have a different sales force structure. And obviously there is modern trade, there is this trade, now there is e-commerce. So all of you guys who are interested in marketing needs something you need. You need to understand first your company's field, what it is, or how you are going to face that interviewer, and you tell them. Another statement which I generally share with all kids like very simple. Whenever I used to go for a interview, still now, it is I have got kind of habituated. First of all, we will start with your company's name, your turnover is this, your post is this, you are present in so many countries, your MD's name is this and this. Great company, great products. One product I use, I am a fan of it. But this is natural, this is normal, and this is not a differentiator. So the interviewer will say, okay, 10 guys are going to tell me this. What's new in that? So these days we don't have time. In corporate world we don't have time. And we think about a lot of things at the same time. So that was the time when we found out. Then there was space and there was time with the companies. Space because they can take it people. They can understand that if they can utilize, otherwise they can be. Yes, in where they find it is okay. Nowadays, it's less time. So when we pass out, there are 6 items. Now, and how many smaller B schools? What is that IIM? Before IIM it comes IIM. What I'm trying to say is that the crowd has become big. The companies, you always know there is a need and demand and supply. Demand, supply, there is a curve. Now when the supply is more than demand, then what happens is the criteria are pulled down. And they have options. When they have options, then obviously we don't have so much of time to do ourselves or to highlight ourselves. Then we need to be to the point and we need to tell them that boss, I know what your expectations are going to be and I have made up my mind that I need to do this. I would like to share a small incident from my previous lecture which I have given in IIM-Rohtak. There was a lady, she said, she worked in home for some time. So she said, I was to go and I was to work in the Markov's team. So it's basically how the POSMs are put in the market for different areas. So all of you will think that okay, it's kind of office work. We need to plan how many posters we need to print and how and all this kind of thing. So the first day she has gone into the market, she was told to sit behind the office boy or the FSC, what you say, so that she can go around the market and check out the market plus post POS or put POS in the house. once you are out of this room and you are into that sun, you suddenly feel, what am I doing? We need to understand that this is what you need to do before you get again into the AC room. So, a company will actually like you to first understand this, because this distributor is a totally different type of customer. This retailer is again a totally different type of customer. Now we should bring a customer. Next, can you again define a marketing? This good words to be again somebody in good words. Marketing. Is there any difference which has come half an hour? I've spoken. So is there any difference which has come into your mind about marketing or about sales, or is the same right now? So right now, how you will like to define marketing?
Meeting customers need, meeting the customers need a distributor, retailer for customers needs and profits.
You are very sure. So with customers, you included distributors and retailers also, and it's
All
become a big marketing.
All are
Okay. And how you define sales now?
sales is just pushing the product to the customers, be it distributors or
Okay, because now then start thinking about sales or trying to understand sales. First thing which you guys should think about or not think about it, sales is door to door one. Sales is going and speaking to the customer, bilkul no. Right? Sales is about selling a thing. It is again a no. What is the idea of sales you are having in your mind is actually not right. I can say this because I have experience of sales for past 8 years. For 1.5 years, I have also been in the product marketing, which actually creating products. So it is a kind of marketing, it's not a 100% marketing. It is most of a sales marketing. Currently, I am in distribution. So all this flow which happens, I am looking into it. So I have seen 3 facets of sales. Now the first facet of sales is the field sales. All of you which delivering, you are trying to deliver this field sales. Now in this field sales, it is not selling to a retailer or selling to a customer. It is more about building a team. It's more about building a team. You are not going to be a salesman. You are going to understand what a salesman is doing so that you can add value to it. You are a pass out from a premier B school, and you have to understand this. At the end of the day, you are the leader. So first you will guide some of the SSCs or the field sales people. That is also half of the time is not the case, because you are going to a company, you will join the area sales manager, which people who have not done MBA wait for 6 to 7 years to reach it. So you are a area sales manager at the first level. You understand those levels in your training phase. You join as the area sales manager. The TMs, the territory managers report to you. You have a good area under you. So you are not a guy who is going and shaking hands with the customer. Once you shake hands with the customer, that means to understand whether he is having a problem. You never go and ask a customer, boss, sabun de do. For that you have 30, 40, 50 people under you, reporting to you. So first thing you should actually do away with the misconception of sales is that you are a salesman. You are not a salesman. You will not see a ace in the market generally. When he is in the market, he will strategize. He will work on strategies. He will not come and go around the market of boss or he will be followed by 3-4 people with a distributor, with a salesman, all these guys. So first thing is, sales is not going and shaking hands with the customer for selling. It is more a strategy front. So telling me about what targets. You know, marketing has a much stiffer target than sales. And personally, what I don't like about marketing is you sit in front of the sales head always. So if food is bad, you come and there is food. Or ABCD, yes, and you cannot save yourself. What I love about sales is you are there in the field. At least you can sit there, you can at least relax. If you feel under huge pressure, you can go to a good retailer and you can have a chat. Normal chat, even cricket, football, picture, right? But you are free into the market. You have your own team, so you are a leader in the market, not a follower. And you are managing most of these things. So what is strategy? Strategy is basically how you are going to sell something in the market. Selling is not a game. What you are thinking is going and handing over a material to a customer. No. Selling is more of implementation of the software skills of managing a team. I have seen people who can die for me. I have seen my friends who can die for me. I can do a 1 crore sale in just 2 minutes because I have friends, not because I am in sales. A lot of guys in sales. There was a contest in Nokia where the contest was closing at 12 o'clock at night. We have a con call at 11:30 and we were missing the target for 2 crores. Finally, I was unable to help because of some reason, because my distributor was not able to pick up the stock. But we did around 2.5 crores in 50 minutes. How would it happen? Because of the software, because I had friends. So, if you feel sales is not exciting or boring, I am sorry to tell you that sales is the most exciting thing which will happen in this world. Maybe I am a bit biased, but it actually teaches you how you can manage a team of very different individuals. If you want to be in a marketing, very well, you will be there with 10 people who will be actually helping you, coordinating and to deliver. But at the end of the day, those will be mostly from good B school or good pedigree or with experience and everything. How about if I tell you that you have to work with a guy who has not even passed 12? How you are going to inspire him? How you are going to inspire a guy who is working for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years or 12 years and you are his boss with a 0 years experience? When you have actually fought and won the toughest battle in your life, after that, if there is a major war also, you don't worry. Because one, you know how to fight that war, and second, you have confidence. So it is more what I am talking about is confidence rather than dreams or rather than your ambitions. So first thing which you need to have is confidence. Right? For confidence you need to be there. So that's why whenever somebody asks you what you want to be or what you dream to be in 5 years, in the next 5 years, so what should be our answer? All of the guys sitting over here are
not realizing that they are confident.
how many of you are confident? At least here you should have a 100% hands. Okay? Anyway, just because on a lighter note, what they need to know when they ask you a question what you are going to become or what you need to become in 5 years, how you have planned yourself. Right? Anybody who is directly going and sitting in the room can be a consultant, nothing else. Companies don't like consultants. Consultants are like doctors. Because they are paid, you are a flu. They will come in and they will say you are a flu. So they are paid to tell you that you are a flu. If you have a good team, you can manage it yourself. But they will again come and tell you, no, that's either one or either. Why? Because you have paid them rules. Right? So at the end of the day, when company is taking you, so either you are a consultant or you are a employee of theirs in sales or marketing or anything. But primarily, if you have opted for sales, or in any case they are going to send you sales, you need to make up your mind. Because I need to go out in the sun and I need to do some of these things to prove myself. Because at the end of the day, it will give me confidence. Okay. Right? Great. Yeah.
Just explain a whole scenario in market as an example. Assume that I joined your course of skills. What is the whole process of that?
You बताया तो नहीं? See, can anybody tell the turnover of Bharti?
अभी प्लेसमेंट के लिए नहीं आई ना, जब आ जाएगी तो पता
So it
होगा
is
बिकॉज
somewhere more than 55,000 crores annually, right? It's a big organization, but at the end of the day, what he is speaking about is directly coming to that. If you are into Bharti and if you have opted for sales, first thing is you have got a very good product because they respect their sales people like you. Second thing, they will expect you to be in the field, very, very close to the retailers and the distributors and knowing the pulse of the market. And this is the case with all the group companies. Because at the end of the day, India is a very big demography. Right? Every 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, 50 kilometer, the demography changes. So, for example, I'll just quote some examples. In case of kind of, you can take Marigo. So within a range of 100 or 200 kilometers, where there was one place where badam used to sell like hotcake. After 100 kilometers, badam used to sell like nothing. You cannot sell it. There, jasmine will sell. So at the end of the day, when I come to strategy, first you need to know your market. And know your people in the market. That is the most important thing. Know your people. You are going to sell your product, how they are going to sell your product, and how can you help them to sell your product. Right? I will again share a very simple thing with you. I shared with the previous batch also. Have you seen anybody who has gone into a handset outlet, seen how the handsets are placed in the outlet? Primarily the box shapes, sizes. No. Handset boxes. What are the shape and sizes they are in? So, for example, if I tell you BlackBerry, what is the size of the box? So, after this session, whenever you go to the market, I will just like if I have made any difference in your life or your thinking, what I would like you to do is whenever you go into the market, just observe. That is the biggest teaching which anybody can give you, which no book can give. I will give you a very small few examples. You have handset